Hello, my name is abskEPiC16. I'm here to play Raincoat. This is part one of a series that I'm doing. Hopefully I get it all uploaded on YouTube, but it is what it is. Twitch.tv/abskEPiC16. I'm here with the Lord Shiro. Lord Shiro will be providing me guidance as well as waiting people who like giving spoilers. I love detective games. I love Danganronpa. I love Zero Escape. I love the type of knowledge type games that you do. But it is what it is. I'm just going to get started. Is there anything that I need to know? Well, Shiro will help me with that. He gave me a brief summary, a spoilerless summary. Let's have some fun. Um, yeah, still hydrating. Start a new game. We'll go as far as we can. We'll do the DLC down the road. Yeah, good point. Now the problem is my Logicam is not centered. I know nothing of this game. I haven't watched any trailers or anything like that. I've seen the art style, and I know it mirrors Danganronpa quite a bit. I trust their writing. Day 1, Part 1. I have seen this ghost transform into a lady, so that has been spoiled. Hate Kodaka, admire Kodaka, cry, want revenge. I don't know, man. That was a good nap, though.
It was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing.
Is it?
Alright, there's something I have to do first.
I don't know how to fix it.
Human, listen up. First, I'll have...
What the hell happened there? Okay, so now we have Echo, apparently. I have no idea what did that. Audio output capture should be down. And the only thing... Oh, I think I know what happened here. Audio output capture. No, I need... One is slightly... It definitely is. Microphone alerts. God damn it. Should be good now. Something went back to default. Yep. No, I definitely heard the double audio as well. Display the options for difficulty. Now it's super quiet. How about now? That seems a lot better. So we have options here. I'm going to be honest with you. I think adorable and lenient. I think troublesome might be the hardest one. Actually, it might be the second hardest. I think mean might be the worst difficulty. Usually if it said normal, I'm usually down for like the normal type difficulty. But this is huge. Which one did you pick, Shiro? This matters because this is going to affect how stuck I get on things. And normally Danganronpa will give you more evidence that you don't need in lieu of difficulty, and sometimes like that. I think lenient and adorable are out. I want the lesser between mean and troublesome. Okay, fair enough. I think troublesome might be the best. I get some trouble from it, so...
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you.
You know what? The more I get stuck, the better.
You want to know what difficulty that is?
Sure.
The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you.
Oh.
I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick. I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready? Do you want to start for real?
Yeah, sure.
Do you seriously want to start?
Yes.
Seriously? For real?
Hantoni. Yep, seriously.
Guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries.
Hell yeah.
You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right? Humans are so weird! Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
That's funny. I trust Shiro to not spoil everything for me. Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. But I assume we're going to get a lot of introductions as to who the characters are. Well, someone keeled over immediately. Oh, that's the main character. Okay, I lied. I did see the first trailer. But, like, it wasn't that much of a spoiler. What I don't want spoiled is, A, the plot twist, who done it, how done it.
Whoa! What's going on?
I already hate his voice.
Wait. Huh? Where am I?
That's the trailer I watched, I'm pretty sure. The one during the Nintendo Direct?
Ow. Who? What?
Honestly, that orb could have been voiced by the person who did Miu Iruma, and I'd still be fine.
Why? How?
I'll try my best to voice the non-voiceable parts for ease of YouTube use.
I can't remember anything.
Avoid deny.
Does that mean... Do I have... What was it called? Amnesia?
I'm getting a bit of Kokichi-oma from him, but...
Alright, calm down. Take a deep breath.
It's definitely a Danganronpa guy, though. It's not Shuichi. It's not Kaito. It's not Kibo?
Dang it! I can't remember anything! Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
It is Kibo. I hear it now.
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Inside your
Check
pocket.
Your belongings.
Check your belongings.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Am I hearing things too?
Hell yeah.
I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on? Ow! Oh, what now? I can't catch a break. Check my belongings.
They'll be a hard pair of boots to get.
An envelope?
An envelope. What does it say?
Notice.
Users in close ticket to board the Express at Kanai Ward, rendezvous with method detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency's World Detective Organization, Kunai Ward Branch.
World Detective Organization Human Resources.
HR.
Dear Yuma Cocohead, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward. Dispatch duration indefinite.
Indefinite.
Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site.
Me and Lord Shiro will have a hell of a lot of fun in our
Arrival,
future run-through.
Proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency
Of the
World
Phoenix
Detective
Wright games.
Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. Yuma Coco Head?
That's a great name.
That's my name? Thinking
The Apollo
on it,
Justice, me and Shiro.
Guess that sounds right. That's right. I finally remember. My name is Yuma.
Like, I know on my playthrough I did the main character there for the voice, but
I'm Yuma Coco Head.
what are we gonna do? Like, are you gonna be the main character while I be the side voices this time? I'm Yuma Coco Head. What an unfortunate name.
But what's this about a world detective organization?
You sure?
It sounds significant.
You want me to be the one that holds
Am
this
I a part of
cursor?
it? If that's the case, am I a detective?
You should be.
I guess these kinda look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train. Or at least, I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule.
Kanai, meh? Well, Kanai something. I can't read that kanji.
Hey, it's almost time.
It doesn't mean it either means branch or something.
Well, I should get on that train. I'll find
Oh,
out more
Ward,
about myself if
okay.
I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Attention! Before rushing off the train, let's start with the basic controls. Walk around and explore the room. I recommend moving the camera around and explore the surroundings. Places with an examination marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate areas of interest. You can fast forward, auto advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped. I'm not going to do
Gotta
that.
stay in that detective mindset.
DP can be earned by conducting detective activities like investigating and gathering info.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Increases detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when the rank goes up.
Don't you forget.
Icons on the minimap mark the next objective and people or talk with. Okay.
Why are there so many umbrellas?
Lost items,
The
temp
label-
storage. There's a hell of a lot of umbrellas. There's something in the back I can't get through with all the things in the way. Stuff might fall if I try to move it. I better not go back there.
This is...
A cardboard box here. I can peek inside through the hole. But it's too dark to make anything out.
a toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says lost items.
We've got some books here.
Bags, hats, and books. A lot of stuff has been placed here.
It's either 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
Station's lost and found.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section. But why was I sleeping here? Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
Attention passengers departing this station direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
Well, I don't want things to be too easy.
I'm sorry.
The Amaterasu Express will now depart.
Oh, made it in time.
My problem is I'm playing this on Switch, and I wonder if there's like a graphical downgrade.
Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Automatic? So nobody's driving this thing.
What's
This
the point?
train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom. We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu Express on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front. I'd better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
If we use this... Yo! Check!
In case files is seen outline ongoing case and next objective.
Whoa, this stuff's...
Save
we
load.
definitely want to remember this. And that's a wrap!
It says main control room 8.
Door's
There's a
locked.
driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device. It won't open. I guess that's obvious. And this is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opened, I could fall off. It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars. There's a warning on the door. Please keep your hands clear of the doors. For your safety, doors will remain locked while the train is in motion. There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's no one
No.
inside it right now.
I can see my reflection in the perfectly polished mirror. Still not used to that. Is that really my face? The restroom window looks fixed in place, so it can't be opened. I don't see any detectives through the window. Time to move on. Could be one in the stall.
Excuse me.
Hello, anyone here? I guess there's no one here.
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside. It says main control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's seat in there, but no one's inside. There's a machine, but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh, I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Congratulations, sir. You sounded like a real detective for a little bit.
Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
Well, go in. A furry! Some gal! This guy! Snake! I don't know.
Excuse me, are you with the World Detective Organization? You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
He thinks.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass!
Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
You're not one to talk there, man.
Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
A letter? From the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
You don't have to allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
As the time fast forwards.
And that's what happened.
Amnesia.
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
That's what I wanna know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization
Extra
devoted
legal?
to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries. Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes. People who develop talents such as clairvoyance or mind reading may train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed, which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
Oh, hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me. He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter. But how about the rest of you? If you require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
The hell'd you just say?
I like this girl.
She's right. Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Now, let's begin.
am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Zange? Zange Eraser.
Perhaps you expect an introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening's drink. That's how I live my life. My forte is thoughtography. I can
Thoughtography.
transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
I'm abskEPiC Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
abskEPiC Logan.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
Shitty.
It's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive. I managed to survive until now, thanks to luck. With my natural talents, I was able to become a detective. But I also wanted revenge. I can't stand evil. But even if you ain't evil, I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way. If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed.
He looks
Kill or be
scary,
killed is my motto.
but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's
Radar.
all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you? And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on you. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
Ooh, that's...
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds. We'll start with an ice pick, and scissors, and a fruit knife.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Too bad.
Well, let's talk to my perceived favorite character.
An introduction. Introduce.
It's kind of
myself.
funny because this type of character was like Chihiro from Danganronpa 2, and I didn't fall for like the whole girl video game thing type, so I'll let time tell me my favorite
of one's
character.
own self-image, explained objectively.
Like my favorite character in DR2 was definitely definitely the ultimate nurse Mikan.
Are you okay?
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place? All I am is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Lavman.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more.
Wouldn't be surprised to see you with an android.
To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed, or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians.
Interesting.
Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude.
Audio aptitude. So she hears something and makes
When
a
I
judgment.
concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers,
Ooh.
footsteps, and even heartbeats.
That's huge.
No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
So she has to be homing in on it.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh. This part of her seems a bit more normal.
Well, let's talk to the gal character.
Hey, young man.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Why?
I have been hugged.
Huh? What's going on?
My audio?
I'm measuring you.
Okay.
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well.
She planted something on me.
My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here.
I'm not too sure how to fix it.
Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Stream health wise, it says stream quality is good. 30 frames per second, 0% dropped frames, 9.4% of my PC is being used. It might have something to do with the audio output capture. Huh. I do have another idea. That might work. That doesn't use my microphone. Hold on. Mic check. Hello. How's this? A little better? A little more pure? This might be better. So I plugged my, I need to know if my voice is like overshadowed by the game or not. That's the... A medium. So she can talk to the dead. What I know about this is I used to play a game called Trauma Team, and one of the characters was the ex-surgeon named Naomi Kimishida, done by a different company. Oh, I like real mysteries.
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
So she can... Okay, this makes sense.
Summon a soul?
What the hell is a Fiverr? Fiverr is an app that you use to pay shit. Unless you mean in Canada where a Fiverr is just $5.
Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive. Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul.
So she has to cosplay and shit?
Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match. Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's life.
Ban that person.
Like skin worn over skin. That's what clothes are all about.
Clothes make a man reveal all about one's livelihoods. Like skin over worn skin. That's what clothes are all about.
Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people.
What is she, Buffalo Bill?
Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked? Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it...
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
Yeah, this is the game I bought. We just started. We're introducing ourselves to the other Master Detectives.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO, and I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
I predict a fan service moment with her.
I'll go first. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander.
Zilch Alexander.
I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me Nature's Mediator.
I'm going to guess that he has enhanced senses.
I love people, nature, and the harmony between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Soulsley? Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that is. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Fair enough.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, But this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation.
He's a furry.
I can control animals as I wish and recruit them from my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that
That actually might be really useful. Like, you can just get a dog and the dog could sniff out something. You could, like, get a hawk and a hawk can scan the overture of a forest, right? He can do victim finding. He could do a lot of recon. He could get animals to move something for him. He could get an animal to reach something that he couldn't normally.
Though useful in many ways, I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier.
There goes the hawk.
I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations. Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Not only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
There is no next person.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance? Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us.
Like, someone
This
is not a
getting
detective.
Exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
It's not me!
I think?
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them.
No
There's
signal.
no signal here.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia in this situation. Could I be the imposter? And
Why
I
are they
just don't
assuming that
remember?
the imposter matters?
All right. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
You may speak.
Why would I need your permission?
I'll allow it.
Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
Really?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend
Take his
to be
place?
a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly, but the runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
I agree with that.
Test? A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on! I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like
Radar.
this. Let's go!
What? What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection.
Life detection.
I can detect life in a 50-meter radius.
50 meters is big.
Location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
I was thinking about that too, because he could just say he can do that.
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, there's someone else with a power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
This guy has photographic memory. He could look at them. He doesn't have any animals on this train, so he's going to be useless. She has clothing, so...
Melanie, could your powers be used to see if anyone else is on board?
No way. Not unless there's someone dead in one of the cars. But even if they were, their clothing would still need to be a match for me.
Melanie's medium powers won't...
I missed what she said her powers were.
Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what abskEPiC said is true?
Oh yeah, she can doubt.
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeat.
Honestly, I was just going to talk to her.
Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? Well, that's great. Go for it. It'll prove I'm right.
But imagine how much metal clanking she's hearing.
Shut
Up. Shut up.
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
This sensation. I felt it when abskEPiC used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here. Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, There's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
See? I told you so. Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kind of the
Hers
same?
are probably more useful.
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away. So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter. But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train. The wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited 6th. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery. Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my powers, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either.
Without a dead body.
Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got 2 suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The 6th uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective with their own forte.
Thank you for pointing that out.
That's true.
Damn. There's no end to this! To hell with it! Everybody line up! I'll deck you one by one! Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Hundredth time, why would they need your permission?
That's unfortunately a downside that was in Zero Time Dilemma as well. I can be pretty much used to it.
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Why?
Hold on. Did you just say that you...
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation.
Like, what would happen if Malami just found a pair of clothes and put them on and just checked?
Which is why I think our uninvited 6th guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal: to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward.
Hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved? Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy.
Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets. Industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything. Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, where there's smoke, there's a whole building burning down.
So pretty corrupt.
That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
Sure, I got it. Thanks. We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city, but as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing. The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, master detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much. Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception. It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our...
All the sash windows are sealed,
Oops.
so they can't be opened. I, Poochie, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways. Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
If you feel up to it, why don't you take a look around? But you can access the fifth car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
Fair enough.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh? Did someone just speak?
I will end the episode here.